200 years ago, the United States, independent for less than 30 years, went to war with Great Britain to preserve its economy, its way of life, and its independence. I'm Vice Admiral Rob Parker, Commander Coast Guard Atlantic Area, and I'm standing in the Mariners Museum in Newport News, Virginia, one of the nation's finest maritime museums. This year marks the bicentennial of the War of 1812, a war that shaped our nation and the United States Coast Guard, a war in which our predecessor, the Revenue Cutter Service, served with distinct valor. In this war, as it did throughout its history, the Revenue Cutter Service demonstrated the remarkable bravery, spirit, and resourcefulness of our service and our people. Revenue cutters and their crews earned a reputation as a small but valiant group, the very reputation that we embody today. In addition to protecting American commerce and fighting alongside our Navy brethren, revenue cutters served as law enforcement assets in ports and along our coasts, provided valuable maritime intelligence, transported precious government cargoes, dignitaries, and diplomats, and delivered vital dispatches between government officials and military personnel. The Coast Guard has a long and rich military history, providing and enabling American prosperity by ensuring the free flow of maritime commerce. Just as the Coast Guard's role in Homeland Security drastically increased as a result of 9/11, so did our roles in national defense operations as a result of the War of 1812. Revenue cutters proved they could lay alongside an enemy, fight on the decks in hand-to-hand combat, and spill blood with the greatest naval force of the time. Operational accounts from the War of 1812 read much like today, rich with the diverse and heroic actions carried out by a skilled and loyal workforce. In 1812, the cutter Diligence rescued survivors of the American brig Defiance, bound from New York to Savannah after capsizing in a storm. That same year, the cutter Gallatin captured the British brig General Blake, sailing from London to Amelia Island, carrying illegal cargo including African slaves. In 1813, the cutter Vigilant gave chase, boarded, and captured the British privateer Dart off the eastern shore of Block Island. In 1814, cutter Active at Sandy Hook, New Jersey, detained the cartel ship Fair American bound for Liverpool with stowaways and documents important to military intelligence. To this day, cutters specialize in and continue to serve in littoral combat operations, board and seize illegal cargoes, and save lives at sea. The United States is a maritime nation that depends heavily on the sea for commerce, security, sustenance, and recreation. Today, cutters are essential for the offshore presence America requires to protect these interests. 200 years later, we have cutters taking to sea under the proud namesakes of our 1812 fleet. Gallatin, Diligence, Vigilant, Active are patrolling our nation's coasts in the high seas, ensuring safety, security, and the free flow of commerce. The modern-day Coast Guard operates in a demanding, dynamic, and unforgiving environment that requires modern, capable vessels to meet national security objectives. Despite its age, our current cutter fleet continues to deliver great value to the American people, but a new and capable cutter fleet will be vital to our ability to sustain frontline operations as we have throughout our nation's history. Today we remain semper paratus, always ready. As we celebrate a great moment in our nation's history, we also celebrate the Coast Guard's long and rich military history, the remarkable work of our people conducting vital frontline operations, and we're reminded of the value of Coast Guard cutters to America. Indeed, the Coast Guard has been a sound investment in Homeland Security for more than 200 years. Semper paratus.